What up, though? Boss Truck BJ. Call myself going OTR. Today is Monday. Friday, I set up to drop this off. I called the superintendent of the job before I took another job. So I'm in Albany, Georgia right now. Have another pickup. Leave here. I got to go to Atlanta. 3-hour drive. Before I took the load to pick up in Atlanta, they wanted me to be there at 11. And I told them, I say, hey, I got a drop off in Albany, so I don't know if I'll be there quite at 11 o'clock. So I said, let's do 12:30 because I don't like to be pressing for time. So they said, okay, 12:30. The pickup in Atlanta said 12:30, that's fine, be on time. And they were strict and, things like that. They send me the rate con. They got a $250 late fee. They got all these stipulations, but it pays well. So I'm going from like Atlanta to Claremont, and it's paying like $950. You know what I'm saying? Almost $1,000. Like, it's a good load. And I'm stuck here at drop off. Superintendent told me Friday. I say, hey, what's the earliest the guys could be there? What's the earliest I can get there? Well, the guys will be there 7:30. I say 7:30. I say good. I say if it's okay if I come at 7:30, sure. They're gonna be out there early morning. Worst case scenario, 5 or 10 minutes after 7:30. So I was like, okay, let them know that the driver will be there. Let them know the driver will be there. That's what I told them. Okay, cool. So now I'm like, okay, so if I get here at 7:30, if they get to me like 8, because I'm in some apartments right now. I'll show you guys in a second. Matter of fact, let me show you now. So these are the apartments. You know what I'm saying? I got some appliances or whatever. They're building apartments. Maybe those are the guys putting in now. So I get here 7:30. I say, hey, where are the people at? I asked the people in the office. They're like, oh, you got to call, the superintendent guy or whatever. So I'm like, okay. So I call him. And he's like, well, his whole attitude changed. Like, oh, well, I'm not responsible for, that crew that offloads your truck. I'm not responsible for that. They'll get there. I don't know where they are, but they're on the way. And I got things to do. And yeah, he kind of went in. So he was a totally different guy from Friday that I talked to. So I'm only telling y'all this because, look, go by what the paper say. The paper did tell me to be here at 9 o'clock, but it's 9:30 now. And now they're saying they won't get here to 10. So they still late. So just go by what it says in black and white. Because people will flip the script on you. Like the dude just flipped the script on me. Like I even reached out to the guy that I booked this load through, I reached out to a couple people so everybody knows that I'm kind of pissed off right now. But what they're going off of is, hey, the paperwork says 9 o'clock. So I won't make that mistake again. Even if they say I can drop off early, I'm following the paperwork. Like, you learn from your mistakes. Because people get brand new. Like, the dude was like, I got other things I need to do. They're going to come. Like, I was just down here. Like, so I talked to one of the guys just now on the phone. And he's like, yo, your window was 9 o'clock or whatever. I'm like, well, y'all, they still not here. So I was like, well, I guess it ain't shit you can do about it either. So, at the end of the day, man, I just probably won't take the load anymore. But I've been doing this load with this guy, man, which is hard for me to not do it. Maybe just stick to black and white what's on paper. But he's my way out of Jacksonville. He has like Georgia, Alabama, all Florida, and he's really my way out of Jacksonville. So, because it's hard to get out, but I'm going to get out of there with a load from him. He literally just emailed me and said he got two more loads coming out of Jacksonville, but You know, maybe he thinks I have more than one truck, but I'm an owner operator. I don't know if you know that. But it's definitely something good. So I don't want to, mess it up. But at the same time, I guess I'll just go by what's in black and white, even though they're still late. So I don't know. I'm pissed off though, because my next stop, like, I don't want them to pull it from me, and I don't want them to report me as being late. And then at the same time, it's a great paying load. So when you get good paying loads, you want to keep those people. You want to be on time. Like, yeah, so you want to be on time. You want to keep those type of people. So I'm pissed off that this is my first time doing business with this company, and I'm going to be late. I don't be late. I don't do late. It ain't something I do. I like to keep my record clean and all of that. And I told the guy on the phone, I'm like, maybe I just not do business with you guys no more. And he said something smart like, I don't know why such and such. And, people talk about pulling the truck when they don't have the right to. He must don't know, like, I'm the owner operator. Like, I ain't say nothing, though. I just let him have it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's how they treating me. Like I'm just a driver for a company, and they're superintendents and shit like that. So, and I don't say shit. I don't say, well, I could take my truck and get the fuck off the job, or, I don't talk like that. You know what I'm saying? It's already tough out here. But I don't like how people treat you just like you're just a fucking driver. So they do it, but don't get boast for y'all. I mean, y'all know how this game go. We can be in this game one day, and the next day we couldn't be in this game. So, I mean, we just got to stay humble. Let them think that we're just drivers, I guess. I don't know. Unless you make contact with someone who's in charge of scheduling. Now, that's different. Like, hey, this is my company. How often can I pick up? Like, that's different. But I'm gonna go from Monday to Friday. I will update y'all on, like, the money I make, and if I decide to do OTR this week. But right now I'm pissed off. Is it 10 o'clock? It's 9:53. Those guys will be there a little bit before 10. They got caught in a rainstorm. In the meanwhile, I got a 3-hour drive to Atlanta. And I don't even know if they're going to cancel or report me as being late, because they're strict over there. But now I'm late. Shit happens, y'all. It can happen to any one of us. Like, so y'all learn from my mistakes. Like, don't be taking people's word for it when they say they're going to be on time and you can come earlier, and, they sound like the happiest person in the world, and then when you get here, it's a whole different story. Go by what's in black and white. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, don't be me. Don't end up being late to somebody that's going to pay the shit out you for a nice load. You're risking that. But anyway, I'm gone. Box Truck BJ, man. Like, subscribe, bells for the notifications, all that good stuff. I'm pissed off. That's all I can say. Normally I have some excitement in my videos and all that shit, but dog, this real life. Like, I can't fake it. Like, I'm mad, for real. Like, I can't even fake this shit. Somebody pulling up now, but it's only one person. He looked like a delivery driver. It's fucking bullshit, man. It's fucking bullshit. All right, y'all.